Good morning, everyone. Yes, I'm later than usual because it's a Sunday and I decided I would sleep in or lay in at least. I had a nice, relaxing start to my morning. Now we're here for the daily Lenormand card spread reading, and I'm Boundy, psychic medium, bringing it to you. Now, quick little weather report. Perfect day ahead. It's going to be hot. I can feel it. The sun is shining, the blue sky is bluing, and there's a few wispy clouds, that's it. Slight breeze in the trees, and the birds are singing, and they're having a feast on my lawn. I was just watching them there picking away at the bugs. Let's go across to the cards and see what they have for us today. Here, oh, I've already zoomed in. Whoops, I forgot to check that one. Here we have the fairy tale Lenormand cards in the tin, and it's Lisa Hood and Arwen Lynch who are the creators of these. Lisa did the artwork and Arwen has done the writing, the story, and etc. for these cards. Beautiful artwork. It does look a long way away when they're this small, doesn't it? Because they are a smaller than usual deck. That's the guidebook that I'll be using. So I will zoom back in because they're really, really tiny. I can hardly see them myself. Let's reposition them and have a look. What we've got in our main theme is the book card. Oh, I was so happy when I saw that laying there. First card into the spread. Yay. Book card number 26. Main theme. Birds, card number 12 in our home space. And that's a gorgeous depiction of birds as well. You see that one that looks like a phoenix rising. I don't know if it is. We'll be checking out the guidebook for that. And house card 4 is in the workspace. So work from home or feel at home at work. I don't know. We'll be looking at that in more depth from the guidebook as well. But it certainly looks like the fairy tale gingerbread cottage type of a house, doesn't it? Rather cutesy. Anyway, let's get the guidebook and we'll go into them in depth. And we already have Kenneth here from Ontario, Canada. Good evening to you, Kenneth. Lovely to have you here. Becoming a very regular attendee, audience member, friend. Thank you so much for being here. Now, let's have a look. Book is the card we're looking at, card number 26. Now this one only has it as book 1, as in singular, but I dare say it could be books anyway. And it's very hard to turn these pages. This tiny weeny little book, the one that I'm using as a guide book, and we're looking at book, as in the card. The key words are secrets, studies, and knowledge. So I think it might mean more than one book really if you're going into studies and study something. Here is the book of all the tales of all the peoples of the world. Fairy tales have been told person to person, tribe to tribe, and family to family for as long as we can remember. This is the universal teaching method of the world. Read a fairy tale to learn the knowledge of a people. Here you see the quintessential grimoire of the magic worker. Research, secrets, and investigation are the message of the book. When you crack the cover, you will find a treasury of magic, mysteries, and more. We've chosen to honour the Grimm brothers in our spelling of grimoire. Like they did, you will find that research is called for if this card falls close to your question. That's referencing the Grand Tableau. There may be secrets yet to be revealed. Symbols flow out of the book, but can you grasp them all, or will they float away? Hidden in these pages is the wisdom you seek, the knowledge you yearn for. When the book opens in your spread, know that you may not have all the facts yet, but they are coming to you. Secrets will reveal themselves. Become a student of your own life so that you are prepared to receive the information. The book can also indicate material success that comes from acquiring knowledge. Isn't that a wonderful review of what a book may mean? What does it mean for you? As our main theme, it is gaining the knowledge. It is being the knowledge. Remember it mentioned about learning more about ourselves to reveal those secrets of what might be potentially coming. be ready to receive as well and open your book to write a new chapter. That's what I'm getting from this one. So are you an open or closed book? So many different ways we can interpret this. Feel into what book means for you, for whatever situation you might be in right now. You may want to close your book and lock it with a key, like some of those dear diaries used to be. At least they were in my youth. I can remember having one myself with the tiniest little key and a padlock. Oh, no, it didn't have a padlock. It was the key in a locking mechanism. It was wonderful. You know, the sense of adventure as you opened it to write your secrets and then lock it away and no one could know. That sort of thing. Wonderful. Good morning to Fiona. We've got Fiona here. Good morning, girlie, and all around the globe. A good evening to those, as in Kenneth. Lovely greeting with the beautiful hearts. And Kenneth shared with Tarika. Lovely, and thank you. And we've got Kay. Good morning, Roz. Happy Australia Day. Oh, absolutely. I didn't forget it's Australia Day. As you may notice, let me flip back to the... For me, that's pretty good. Pretty good to remember a date. So there we go. Not too sure. Yes, that's right. Next card. Just having a look. I'm not sure what that's right was for. I was quickly looking over to what I'm monitoring with the Instagram. It's not showing up quite into the full space. So I'm just going to go back down so that all of the Instagram view is of the full spread. Just see, hoping that it actually shows up really nicely for them in the full spread. Yeah, there. Sometimes it just doesn't work out that way because of the way that the sizing happens. You know how it does the upright rather than the landscape. Anyway, here we go for Fiona's got the numerology part of it done. Thank you so much. And it's a 9-day today, and we have the card numbers with all the digital digits numbers. Whoops, let's flip that back again, and you'll see that it's 5 for the cards. And Kay does include that are the, you know, like the 7 of diamonds here, once that pops down. The 7 of diamonds here, the 10 of diamonds, and the King of Hearts doesn't have a number. So there's the extra 10 and 7 adding in. I just love, these cards are very nice, aren't they, when you see the pictures, the paintings. Love it. 12 birds. We're in the home space. So this is around family first, friends, community. That's what it does encompass when we're looking at our home space. That the space and places that we live with that more personal, interactive, and you know, that is more to do with our personal life, not deliberately directed to the work life, the business, etc. So these beautiful birds, the keywords are comings and goings, small problems, verbal communication, and it could be misunderstandings here I've got. I like it that birds are, in a generalised way, communication. That's even from what is our Gilded Breviary. But for this one, it seems to be that it's a little bit more about the difficulties of communicating, but communication overall. Let's see how the King of Birds was chosen. Is a Mayan story that describes how the Quetzal, a plain brown bird, which would be this one depicted here, campaigned to be king of the birds. He convinced the beautiful but shy roadrunner to lend him his feathers. When the Quetzal was chosen because of his borrowed finery, he failed to return those feathers. Due to this problem, the roadrunner now hides and watches all the goings and comings of other birds. So I'm wondering if the roadrunner's hidden in behind there somewhere, not sure. He wants to communicate with the Quetzal, but the King of Birds flies too high. Maybe this is the King of the Quetzal. This one here might be the one that is that brown bird with the finery borrowed from the roadrunner. Is that the roadrunner? It doesn't matter. We're learning what the story is. He wants to communicate with the Quetzal, but the king of birds flies too high. All of the birds in the background of this card represent just how badly things can go awry when too many beaks are involved. So it looks like these are itty bitty, well, from here it looks like itty bitty birds. Well, it is, they're small birds. That looks like a wren of some sort, a red robin. There looks to be an owl. There looks to be, oh, is that another owl? That's an owl. That looks like a turkey when you get it up really close. There's something else right in the corner there, pigeon, or there's lots in there. We get the picture. So notice where the birds card shows up to determine who is communicating and why. Make sure you truly understand what it is you want to say and what is being said to you. So it's a listening factor as well. Perhaps you can avoid any misunderstandings simply by paying close attention to those cards closest to the bird. So we've got the book and revealing secrets and all of that close. So I would say we are going to be doing more of the listening rather than the speaking in this one. But it is about communication today. Make sure that what you hear and say is clear to you, understanding it first before you say anything as well. Have that stance of waiting patiently to hear out the conversations fully so that you can avoid misunderstandings, but also ask the questions so that you do become more clear in understanding as well. If you're not quite sure, ask, is what I'm feeling with this one. It doesn't quite look like it's an argument. It does look like it's a question, answer, and stating your case, standing your ground, being in your strength as you're moving throughout your home space today, in whatever capacity, whether it's just that you're staying home and doing things that you enjoy or and with the people you love, or whether it's going out and about and enjoying some social life. Have that listening ear first and then you can speak. That's just what I'm feeling from that for today. Okay, now let's check the comments again. And Kay, birds are beautiful. There's a magpie trying to fly into your lounge room as you speak, as I speak. This is its second visit. I love magpie families. They are so loyal and beautiful, aren't they, when they chatter with you and come in expecting the hello. I love it. And we've got Hilda's Horseshoe Magic. Good morning, dear Roz and friends in the chat. Good morning to you, Hilda. It's lovely to see you from YouTube. Wonderful. And Kay, could this be a message from above, a sign? Maybe I'm just hoping it is. Kay, if that's what you're feeling, it is definitely. Be open to any of the messages in whatever way that you feel you're receiving them. You definitely hit yes, present with you all the time. Just take note of those times where he's saying something special to you. And in this respect, I would say yes, exactly. So now let's move across to card number 4, the house card. And my thumb's not quite working at finding the page. And here we go. House card, and this one has the corresponding playing card of King of Hearts. I did forget to mention these respective playing card. Doesn't matter. We're looking at the Fairy Tale Lenormand deck. Beautiful artwork. As you can see, this gorgeous little house that is so gingerbreadish. I love gingerbread. I might make some today. Anyway, let's get to it. The keywords are home, domesticity, safety, sanctuary. Rather than using any specific story, we chose to use the archetype of the little cottage in the woods. Nearly every fairy tale heroine and hero either began their story from their humble home or sought sanctuary in such a place. Snow White found shelter in a little cottage like this. This card can represent safety and security, as well as property, real estate and physical location. Family gathers here and secrets might be hiding behind that closed door. The path of stones leads out as well as in. The cards around this can indicate what is stirring inside the home. Is it a witch's oven or a family gathering for a happy celebration? Look for your questioner's card. Well, that's in a cron to blow. If the question's about real estate and the house card is nearby, it's a strong indicator that the deal will happen. And I was just going to say, if people are looking for their home space, the business is going to be done. The contracts and all of the rest signed, that sort of thing. It's going to be a completion. So that's an interesting interpretation that they've written in the book, quite rightly. So I'm feeling the security and the safety, and I love the fact that they have mentioned the secrets stirring, that they might be hiding in there and be ready to be revealed, or go and search them out, especially since we've got the book right next door as our theme card. We certainly have things happening with this as far as the house in the workspace goes. It does feel to me like it's coming home. It feels like that safety and security in the work that you're doing. If you're not feeling that safety and security and you're really wanting to find this, know that it's coming. So, it's bringing that foundation of you're in the right place for what work you are doing. If not, you're going to find it. So it's such a lovely spread. It really is. That sense of, I find it's a sense of adventure when book comes into a reading, because there's so many possibilities in the words that are written around the world, in what words we use to understand each other. And it is in the written form. It can be in that is verbal. I think there might be people walking past. Aria's just decided to bark. And with that, and it echoes a lot, doesn't it, when the door's open behind me. So with this, we're having that revelation of things coming out in our communication, of being able to listen more closely to understand those secrets that are going to be revealed in whatever form, whether it is the verbal, whether it's the written, whether it's taking it an adventure and needing to rest in that lovely little house or cottage that we feel that sense of beingness in that space of security and comfort. It's lovely spread. Lovely, lovely. So there we go. Now, and we've just had Jam joining us. Hi, Chica. Lovely to see you in YouTube land. Spread the word, hit the like button and the subscribe wherever you can. If you're in the YouTube, if you're in the Facebooks. Don't think I've got this going to the LinkedIn directly as a live. I had too much trouble getting it to be stable enough. But certainly I am on LinkedIn. I'm certainly on the Instagram and the Facebook and YouTube. They're the main avenues. I do post a picture of the spread into X and somewhere else. Now I can't remember where. Doesn't matter. If you need to have more in-depth and personalised readings, the website was there for thatpsychic.online, and in the readings tab you'll find where you can pay for a reading, and I do like this. It's a video. You can be in it. I can invite you to join, and you can be in the video itself if you like, or I can just you send questions, what you'd like answered, and I do a recorded video reading for you. Almost like this, but it's for you and very personalised and direct. Okay, so that's an option there. See your stars during every other day except Sunday. I don't do those Sunday. I haven't put the link for that here because it's Sunday for today. I'm available as instant readings if I happen to be online and you dial up. You can have a reading that way as well. And you'd see the options there quite easily in that site. So thank you so much for being here today, especially since it's later, a lot later than usual. But we are finishing up before 9 a.m, so it's pretty okay. You can have a wonderful day doing whatever else you love doing on a Sunday. I'm going to be working with books because that's my passion. I'm really, really enjoying learning the process and craft of writing books, as well as reading them, as well as helping others to read them with Boomer Press is a business I'm starting as well. So all things with whatever we're needing to do, listen to what is within you in how you want to move forward in your life with intention. Thank you, Ros Girlie. It was good to catch this morning. Have a fab day, and all around the globe, have a good evening for those it's relevant for. You're off for a walk before the heat's coming too. I'm checking the ground first with my bare feet before I take Oreo onto the bitumen, because most of where we walk is bitumen, or, hot stuff in that can be. And and just as I saw it, catch us on the flip side for all, and those beautiful hearts. Thank you, Fiona. And from Hilda's Horseshoe Magic, have a happy Sunday. Love and light to you as well. Thank you, Hilda. And to Jam, have a beautiful day. Hugs. Thank you. Thank you very much. Keep being the best you to each and every one of you. Love, enjoy life, be happy, be you. Be the best you. And I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.